go. Winning. Oh, the school squad. All right.
Hashtag winning.
Hashtag winning indeed.
Hashtag winning.
My goodness. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another glorious episode of the Trial and Aaron podcast, but we call it the Tap. But Maddie is no stranger to the Tap. You've been on here three times in the past. My goodness, we are here live, recording live at Hoobies Brewing. Hoobies Brewing. Chad, Megan, Melody, we're at Hoobies. Behold the background.
You're on camera.
It's glorious. This is a nice little post trivia, post game little podcast.
China. Hashtag winning.
So you were part of the winning squad today. How did it feel?
I actually
Maddy Kent.
contributed too.
You contributed? What did you contribute?
All of the like element one. That was all.
Because you went to UC Davis.
Because I went to
you
UC
know the
Davis.
periodic table of the
I
elements.
Did take many chemistry classes, much
All
to
the
my
chemistry.
chagrin. So.
Well, cheers to that. Thanks for coming back on the podcast. Long overdue.
Super smart.
Skull. So we're here today to talk a little bit about NFL football has come back into our lives. It's a glorious thing. It's kind of nice. And I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I know my mental, emotional health are going to plummet.
Yeah, but not today, because both our
teams
won today.
So let me talk to you about the Vikings.
We're starting out strong.
I just want to
watch the game.
Kick it off. I watched it. Skylar's place. New house. But same results. We get some victories. Sam Darnold, I didn't know what to expect, but I did not expect for him to be playing as well as he did. He was comfortable in the pocket. I guess I showed up a little late. I guess there was the fumble the first drive. But the line was creating a pocket, and he was just chilling there. He'd sit there for, seemed like minutes at a time. We'd made great throws, had a great connection with JJ. He was great connection with Jordan Addison. Unfortunately, he rolled his ankle, or something bad happened to his ankle. He was out maybe in the third quarter or second quarter. But we have plenty of other tools. TJ Hawkinson is out for like 5 weeks or something like that because he just annihilated his knee the last game of the last season. So he's out, but we have plenty of other tools, and the biggest weapon in our arsenal is Justin Jefferson. Made some catches today, took his hits, got a touchdown. Didn't gritty though. Didn't gritty. No gritty, but it's okay. I'm not. That's all right. I'm not shunning him for it.
What was the final score?
Final score, I'm gonna say it was 28-6, something like that.
Who were you playing?
We were playing the Giants. It's the Saquonless Giants, the same Giants that booted us out of the playoffs 2 years ago, unfortunately, or was it last year?
It for sure was not last year because you both
2 years. Yeah, that's right.
I don't think either team was in the playoffs.
No, we had Kirk. We were killing it last year. And then Kirk, we beat the Niners. We have next week. We beat the Niners.
Kirky lost today.
Kirk lost today in his Falcons debut.
But it was close.
Let's see here. Close enough. They played the Steelers.
Oh, that's right. I recorded that game, but I have not watched.
All right, so as of now, as we speak, this is Sunday, September 8th. The Cowboys are destroying the Browns 33-10.
I was going to say we should pick the end of this game, but I think that's pretty obvious.
So Cowboys are going to win. So as of today, we'll go over the scores.
Yeah, let's go over the day, and then we can.
Let's see. We have preseason. Nobody cares.
Monday.
All right, so as of today, we have. The Chiefs beat the Ravens in the opener. Eagles beat the Packers 34-29. Saints destroyed the Panthers. Vikings beat the Giants 28-6. Patriots beat the Bengals 16-10. The Bengals losing today to a half-retarded Patriots team. Joe
Burrow got me like 8 points.
So I will go into your fantasy league shenanigans here in a minute. We also had the Steelers beating the Kirk-led Falcons 18-10. Texans beat the Colts 29-27. Good game. Bills beat the Cardinals 34-28. Titans beat the Bears beat the Titans 24-17. Dolphins with the bad boy Tyreek Hill. Dolphins win 2017.
He's forgiven because he scored like a million points.
Seahawks beat the Broncos 26-20.
Yes, sir.
Chargers beat the Raiders 22-10. Cowboys are sure to beat the Browns 33-10. Then we have the Buccaneers beating the Commanders 37-20. And then we have the Rams and Lions, and then Jets 49ers, I think.
That's Monday.
Jets Niners on Monday night, and then Rams Lions later on. That'll be a very good game. And then we'll get into week 2 later on.
Rodgers, dies in the middle of the game.
Let's see if he does more than 3 plays this time around. But believe it or not, Maddie,
let us hope.
I did some show prep. show prep. So overview
Look
of
at
week
you with your notes.
Week 1. I got these notes, but for some reason it's like squared instead of like line paper. All these blings. Nice text, Chad. I got it on the.
I'm not gay no more.
Got it on my computer is synchronized to my phone. I get all the dings. Oh, okay. I just got it now.
What?
Good news.
Wow, you have
good news, Travis.
We have service.
So we
here.
have the Skull Squad group text, which is myself, Skylar, John and Andrew Cummings,
Viking fans.
Logdonovich. Oh yeah, cousin Travis. We have Alex Pett, Brett. Is it Peterson? Peterson. All the Vikings fans of the area combined into one ultimate elite group text, which is just fantastic. And I think Brett, he sent out it's a gif of Arnold and Gerald from Hey Arnold doing the thumb thing, the woo woo woo, and said, "Hey Darnold." Like Perfect. Sam Darnold made a tremendous.
Maybe this will be his.
No, screw it. We're taking it off the mic stand.
Okay.
I won't stand for it. Maybe
this is his moment to shine.
Well, I think I've tightened it up way too tight, so I guess the mic stand stays. Anyways, enough this medial crap. Overview of week 1. Sam Darnold showed me he is there to play. Good. He showed me he's down to make these throws.
I mean, he was supposed to be
absolutely
the next best thing. And
the idea was, okay, we have J.J. McCarthy who's going to come in. He looked great in his preseason game. Knee injury took him out for the season, so I was hoping that, he wasn't going to start, but at the same time, he would have the opportunity to get some reps in to say the game is handled. Yeah. He'll get a couple of the real game hits, the real game speed. He'll get that experience.
Learn and watch.
It just sucks he's going to be sidelined for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So, my God, I'm going to
That's like
silence
kind of really annoying.
I'm silencing the computer. But was super happy to make him, he threw one perfect over-the-shoulder pass to JJ, made the catch, obviously. He had an interception today, but his arm was hit, so it's one thing if it's a boo-boo interception. Right, it's that's acceptable. If it was a bad decision interception, that hurts. Yeah. That sucks.
All right. So
but he looked good.
Allow it.
He looked good.
We'll allow it.
Like what I saw, we had Aaron Jones just destroying. He was punishing people. He was playing with some energy, with some je ne sais quoi, something that Alexander Madison did not have last year, our guy who replaced Delvin Cook. He was his backup, and Madison did not perform.
Will he get on angry runs? Was it that aggressive?
I thought Madison was angry run guy. Because he would get us positive yardage, 3 yards almost every time he touched the ball last year. 2 years ago, when he was the guy, the starter, did not step up to the plate. He really was underwhelming. Aaron Jones, he ran like a bat out of hell. He would just get hits. He would get extra yards. He'd get to the wild man. He was. I was very impressed. And he came in with a sombrero today. I guess because I saw him walking. He had a big purple sombrero. Apparently, Skylar knows the story.
What?
He would go to Lambeau
and
there's.
To see photo evidence.
Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. He's just walking in, just regular clothes and a big old purple sombrero. Because I guess as the lore goes, there's a guy at Lambeau who'd always wear a sombrero, and they would take pictures together. I guess this guy lived in Arizona or somewhere out of state, and he was a season ticket holder. That's awesome. One day, Aaron Jones was like, "Yo, do you mind if I take the sombrero?" The guy's like, "Sure." So he shows up to every game with the sombrero.
That's fucking
So now
amazing.
he's just rocking a purple sombrero, which
I love
that. Vikings.
Is it like bedazzled too?
It's fancy. It's nice. It's probably worth 10 G's, a couple of racks.
Probably.
But overall, very pleased with going into the season, knowing JJ's hurt. Or JJ McCarthy. This is not
ideal.
Not ideal. I don't know what to expect. It's a wash. Blah blah blah. Thing about the Vikings, you never know who's going to show up. And today they showed up ready to play, ready to roll, and we just annihilated the Giants.
The
Our
Vikings
defense
and the
really
Seahawks
stepped up.
Are very similar that way. Like they could beat anyone on a good day, but they can also just totally the bed.
Give me your honest opinion. Is Geno Smith that guy? Give me your thoughts going into the season. Apparently, our defense is stacked. We have rookies. We have imports from other teams. We are this.
I like
this
Geno.
brick wall.
I don't love Geno. We could do worse for sure.
You could.
But
are you excited with him behind the helm?
Old Russell Wilson,
Old Russ is hard to beat.
Yeah.
Old Russ could easily have two rings.
We're not going to Super Bowl.
No.
We might make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You have to have a really good year. I mean, what's your X factor? Does he have like DK Metcalf? DK Metcalf, solid receiver.
Today.
DK's he's a good guy. He's a good guy. This
did not do
DK.
very well today. He only got me 4.4 fantasy points.
Stupid idiot
Tyler
DK.
Lockett showed up though.
Lockett.
10 points. How'd our defense do? 9 points.
So give us your fantasy team. That was like, let's just go into
thing?
that. I
All
mean,
right.
we don't need to talk about the Seahawks.
Yeah,
Talk about fantasy.
We do. You just talked about the Vikings for like 10 minutes.
It's my show.
I'm the special guest.
Okay.
It's all about me.
Special indeed. Well,
Okay.
these Seahawks ears, what do they bring into the table?
We did beat the Broncos today. But let's see.
There's Tilly over here with her Cowboys. Damn it.
26 to 20.
26 to 20?
Yeah.
They won?
We won.
Who'd you play again?
Broncos.
The Broncos. They have who's the Broncos quarterback right now?
Rookie whose name I can't remember.
Oh, it's okay. Unmemorable.
Yeah. Okay, so the fantasy team is starting QB Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's a good. That's solid. That's a solid. If you got Jamar to throw
to. Yeah. Hopefully
they did not show up today. I don't get how they lost to the Patriots.
That's like so embarrassing.
Patriots are garbage.
Did Jamar play today?
He should have. He's saying he's better than Justin Jefferson, which is not true.
Like,
not true at all.
About contract stuff, I guess.
I
mean, he was like holding in.
I
don't know if he played.
I don't know.
Let's see if I can get. Can I get some stats on this thing?
Stats.
Oh,
did you win or do you have anybody?
TBD.
Well, what's the score as it stands?
Right now, I'm winning.
What's the score?
I got 102. I'm at 102. The other guy's at 95, and I have.
It's a close game.
I got one left, and he's got.
Who else do you have to play?
Kyron Williams.
Who the hell's that?
The running back for the Rams. They'll play tonight. And he's
right.
got Jahmyr Gibbs and Garrett Wilson.
All right.
That's gonna be close.
And then anybody playing Monday night, or your running back's the last hope?
That's my only.
Who's your defense?
This week is Seattle. I picked Baltimore, but I
would go Baltimore's defense for sure.
Well, that's going to be my long-term situation. But they were playing the Chiefs this week, so I picked up Seattle for this week.
They're no longer the Legion of Boom.
I know,
no longer. I don't know if they ever were.
I'm going to drop them tomorrow or Tuesday because I got Baltimore. I don't need to keep two defenses. But
China.
I will give it up to the
playing the Chiefs made me nervous, and so I had to.
You don't bet against the Chiefs. It sucks, but you don't bet against the Chiefs.
It worked out because the Ravens only got 4 points and Seattle got 9 points, so I made the right choice.
So you have a chance to. Who's your opponent's quarterback?
Yeah, I'm fucking that guy.
Anthony Richardson.
Who the hell? The guy from the Colts.
Who scored 27 points.
He missed a wide open toss. You could just tell it was adrenaline because the guy was wide open going into the end zone and just sailed it.
He still got 27 points.
Because little brother Skylar was very keen on was it Richardson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Richardson.
But I'm happy with JJ McCarthy. It just sucks that we won't be able to see any shimmers of his talents this season. But. Get surgery done, get the boo-boos out of the way, and we'll get going on.
He'll be fine. This was kind of going to be like an on and off year for him anyway.
Who?
So, JJ.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't going to be a full year. It's not like, say, Caleb Williams, who it's like, we're giving you the keys to the car.
Right.
Drive it. Luckily, McCarthy, you'd be able to... I mean, this is a good learning experience to see a veteran. Sam Darnold, I guess he's only like 28. I thought he was 73.
That makes me feel really old.
He's a youngster getting the job done. He looks older. He didn't really take any crazy. He did take some bumps today, but he got up. He showed poise. He was just out there having fun, slinging it. Didn't really do any scrambling. That's not his forte.
No, that's not his game.
But got the job done, managed it. The defense, I was very impressed with the defense. I guess we have a guy, Von Giggle, some white guy with long blonde hair, and Von scored a pick six. It was awesome.
Okay.
We punted it first play for Daniel Jones, throws the pick to this guy, just like reads him like a book, takes it in the end zone. So
the Giants are a sad state of affairs.
We are the reason Daniel Jones got that big old fat contract. Because how good he was playing at the end of that year, and then him and Saquon shoved it to us in the first round of the playoffs. We lost. Daniel Jones is not that guy, pal. No. He's not that guy. He got paid like that guy, but he's not that guy.
They think he is, but he's. I mean, one good game.
He had a handful of good games.
All right.
He could scramble. He's got some speed to him. but he's not.
I wouldn't say speed.
He can scramble. I'm not talking eggs.
A little bit.
It got him. From what I saw, I mean, they beat the shit out of us. We could not stop Saquon. We could not stop him. We make half-ass quarterbacks look like gods. Cooper Rush, for one. Quarterbacks back up. Just terrible. But we put the Giants in their place today, and it felt really good. We kept receipts. It was a revenge game, and I can't wait to keep beating them.
I was looking on Instagram, and there was a video of, Giants fans pouring out of the stadium in, the third quarter.
No, you stay in there. For as much money as you're paying for tickets, you stay in the fucking stadium. You watch that game. You watch every second of it.
Sit there and suffer.
You sit there, you will suffer. Terrible. Let us go into week 2. I did. So when I was there with Skyler, I got his predictions. We'll get your predictions, and then we'll just rattle off. So we have.
Skyler's a Chargers fan.
My brother Skyler.
I thought, or is he a Vikings fan like you?
Are you high?
Why am I thinking that?
Because you're high.
All right.
Skyler is the Vikings fan.
Okay.
He's that guy.
I thought you guys had conflict of interest.
No, Jesus. Okay. Maybe you're thinking of some
Never
other
mind
retards.
Then.
Bills versus Dolphins. Who you got?
Ooh.
Skyler picked the Dolphins.
That's gonna be a toughie. I'll go Bills. Because I'm partial to the Bills. So.
Yeah, as am I. I'm not sure where it's at. I guess I could check, but I don't feel like turning around and typing on my laptop. I'll go Dolphins on this one because the Bills are Stephon-less. The Bills,
they won today.
Josh Allen.
They got Josh Allen's incredible.
He's good.
Incredible.
But Tua, we got Tyreek. I don't know how Tyreek's arrest is going to affect him next week.
You like that?
I think
if he played this week, he's fine. Yeah, he's just going fast.
I think he'll be fine.
We have Niners versus the Vikings.
Ooh.
That should be a good one. Mind you, last year, yes, it was Kirk, but we played prime time, Monday Night Football without Justin Jefferson, and we won that game. The Vikings play the Niners tough every single time.
They do.
They do. So I'm going Vikings on this one.
That's also a tough one.
Smart bet goes with Vikings.
I'll go through Vikings.
Yeah, let's drink to that. Skol.
Because I'm a good friend.
Oh, I appreciate you, Maddie.
And I hate the Niners.
Yeah, you do. Let me just say this. Navarro Bowman had a solid strip against you guys. It was a clean strip. He took the ball away when his knee got obliterated. And those Seahawks fans were dumping popcorn on him like the douchebags that they are.
All right.
Ew.
They also cheered when Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt, so they're not.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
I don't know who it was.
No, there's bad fans in Seattle.
There's people got hurt, and that's extra up.
No, they're bad fans in Seattle. There's bad fans.
You're bad fans.
Vikings are not bad fans.
Not yours. The Niners are
Niners,
awful.
they're wine and cheese
fans. Are awful.
They're not as bad as Seahawks fans. Both aren't nearly as bad as Patriot fans.
Beg to differ. Fair. And Cowboys fans.
Let me Cowboys fans.
There's a special place.
All due respect to Tilly. The one Cowboys fan I respect.
There's a special place in hell for Cowboys fans.
No, except for Tilly.
Except for you. You're great.
No, so what I remember, the staple for bandwagon Seahawks fans, bandwagon Heat fans when they had the big three with LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade, it was a playoff game. Seahawks versus the Packers.
I know. You've told me that.
I'm going to tell it again. I'm telling to the tap again. The sliders need to hear it.
I watched that whole game.
It went into the Packers were winning, and the Seahawks fans, the 12th man, the best fan base to have ever been conceived, was leaving the game early. And then the Seahawks do an onside kick. They get the ball back, and they win. And the Seahawks fans were leaving early. That says a lot. This is the same way the Heat fans were leaving early before Ray Allen.
Those were the fair weather fans.
Fair weather little bitches. So I don't want to hear anything. I think, yes, one bad apple doesn't speak for the entire group. But when it comes to fandom, those pieces of shit definitely painted a horrible. They did, and I just can't help but judge the entire fan base. You guys leave playoff games early.
Very judgmental.
That's who you are. Well, I have my gavel here on the tap.
No.
I can't stand it.
That's
Anyways, Seahawks versus the Patriots.
Patriots, let's go.
Hawks. I'll go Seahawks because I hate the Patriots more.
Thank you.
The only time I ever cheered for the Patriots is when they played you guys in the Super Bowl.
Oh, I don't want to talk
Butler,
about that.
You are one.
It's too soon.
Marshawn, run away.
It's too soon. I don't know.
We have Giants versus the Commanders.
Oh, fuck that toilet bowl. Who cares?
It is a toilet bowl. I'm going to go Commanders.
I'll go Commanders.
Just because, New York sucks. Chargers, Panthers.
Chargers.
It's obviously. Panthers, like, they've already.
Chargers by, like,
30 points. The Panthers, like, I love Adam Thielen. It just sucks to see his athleticism go to waste. He's a great receiver still. He can produce.
It's a waste. Like
it is a waste. Browns, Jags.
Jags, I guess, based on the way the Browns played.
Man, the Browns played terrible today. Skylar has the Browns.
They look horrible.
Against the Chargers, Panthers. Skylar's the Chargers.
Potatoes.
Browns, Jaguars. Skylar chooses the Browns. I'll go Jaguars. I'll go Jags. Saints, Cowboys. That should be a good one. Fairly equal teams. Skylar has the Cowboys.
Saints just because I hate the Cowboys.
Sky has the Cowboys.
Although the Cowboys probably will win, but
yeah,
I don't want to pick
you know
them.
what? Derek Carr can be a wild man.
They did well today. They scored like 30-some points
I'll go Saints. I'll go Saints on that one.
Yes.
Is Dak Prescott worth the 200? I saw is 240 or 250 million dollars. And Jerry Jones, the GM of GMs, decides to wait till 5 minutes before kickoff to pay his quarterback.
Is he worth it?
China.
No.
He's
Is
not.
that what's going to happen? Because that's what the market is? Yes.
Do you think that confidence, that paycheck will make him play better?
I mean, it's not like he's playing bad.
No, I mean, well, Jordan Love over there, he just blew out. So he's not feeling good.
Did they confirm?
I'm not sure what happened to him. I think he has a strain. I don't think he's out for the season, but he definitely has a reasonable boo-boo.
I mean, I would put Dak Prescott in probably my top 10 quarterbacks. So, like, I mean, that's.
I don't dislike him, but I just don't think he has that it factor to get him to the promised land.
No, well,
they're promising.
Obviously not.
Promising, but not the promised land.
But like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're not gonna get somebody better, so you gotta pay him.
Not as of now. So pay him.
So pay him, and that's what the market is. So
like, Jerry Jones sends so many subliminal messages. Oh, if we would have seen something great by now, we would have seen it. It's just. That's why that organization will fail every time, because it's Jerry first, and then the Cowboys. But it's Jerry first. Everybody's there. They go into Jerry World to see Jerry. Look up in the booth. Oh, there's Jerry Jones. Oh, I guess we can watch the Cowboys for a little bit, but it's all about Jerry.
Well,
in Jerry's mind, he's out of his mind.
He's also like 100 years old.
105. Did I ask you already? Colts, Packers. A loveless Packers.
I guess that's if Jordan Love, I'll go
Colts. I'm going Colts on the Skylar has Colts.
Okay.
Browns, Jags, Skylar Browns. Jets, Titans. I'm going to go Jets, Jets on this one. And I do not know who the quarterback is for the Titans.
I'll go Jets too, because I don't think the Titans look very good today.
They're just kind of there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who do you know who the quarterback is?
It's that new, not rookie, the mayonnaise guy. Will Levis.
Will Levis. The guy had a sex tape come out.
He did.
It sucks.
And a mayonnaise commercial.
And mayonnaise.
You watched
his girlfriend was hot.
You watched it?
It's POV, which I don't really get down on, and it's all of like 10 seconds. I'm like, okay, that's 9 seconds more than what I'm used to myself. But it's more of a sex clip. It's more of a GIF.
Yeah.
Bucks, Lions.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Skylar has the Lions.
I'll go Lions.
Jared Goof is good. I mean, Amon-Ra St. Brown is a stud.
I think, like, overall, they'll probably slightly edge out the Bucks. So that's going to be a good game.
I will. God, there's this waste management driver, Gerald. This he loves LeBron James. Shout out to Gerald if you're listening. Love you, big dog. Do not take this as if it's an endorsement to all that you believe in, but I'm going to go with the Bucks, Baker Mayfield, because he's a Buccaneers fan, this guy. He always drives up. He's like, shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake, because he's got...
I think Baker Mayfield is awesome.
Baker has totally turned his career around.
Yeah, I'm happy that he finally has a legit team that...
He does, and
he can actually shine.
He's doing very well, which it's like I want to see players thrive. I don't want to see quarterbacks fall into obscurity.
He seems like a good, human being too. So I am happy that he's in a spot to succeed.
He seems like when they beat us last year. I think that was our first game last year. The Buccaneers beat the shit out of the Vikings, and he's the quarterback who, instead of sliding out of bounds, he's going to go in for that hit. He's going to lower his head. He's like he wants a little.
Yeah.
Wants to give you a little something.
To get a little, his hands
he's down to trade some paint, this Baker Mayfield.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Baker Gertz, yet to be born, but he's on his way. Come early October.
Baker Jr.
Baker, Skylar's kid, new baby boy. Oh, yeah.
There's number 2 coming?
Number 2's on the way.
I didn't know that.
All right, we got Raiders.
It's going to be Baker?
It's going to be Baker.
You like that?
Wow.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We have Raiders, Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, the
Absolutely.
Ravens. You know what? Gardner Minshew. Bakers and Gardeners. Let's go Raiders.
I do love Gardner
I'll
Minshew.
go Raiders.
I'm happy that Gardner Minshew got the starting job.
For sure. He did well today.
There's no way they're going to be Ravens.
I'll go Raiders just to be contrarian, but Lamar has something to prove. He needs to prove himself this year. As if he hasn't proven himself to be a tremendous quarterback, but it's just
can't
it sucks when everything.
The Chiefs, unfortunately,
it's like doesn't matter what good a season, regular season,
he played
absolutely.
pretty well in
he
the
did, but
Thursday
there's
night
just
game,
like
but
little mistakes, and
it's not good enough.
The Chiefs are just like they erode you. They,
they're
like you
so
do little.
Good
they're
in
like
every there's no holes. Every
there's
stage
not.
is
They
good.
don't seem like a spectacular team. They just win. And it's so fucking irritating.
There's no. I mean, obviously Patrick Mahomes is amazing, but other than that, there's not
there's nothing that special about them.
Shining star. They just everything just works.
They get open. They find squirrely little.
And their defense is legit, and their special teams is legit.
I dislike them. I dislike the Chiefs. I hate them
so
much. Rams. Hate. Rams, Cardinals.
Rams.
Rams.
By 24.
Yeah, Rams will win. Bengals, Chiefs.
Rematch.
A little Super Bowl rematch. I'll go Bengals just because the Chiefs.
Did you
see
the score?
I saw the score. Saw the Bengals today. They looked like crap. So I'm hoping this was a good kick in the tuchus that gets them going forward.
A recap after next Sunday of everyone's.
Oh dear God! See what the hell happened. I'm sure we'll remember exactly who we picked. Steelers.
We have evidence.
Oh, we do. We have audio evidence and video. AV. Steelers, Broncos.
That's another kind of just whatever game.
I'm gonna go Steelers on that one. Skylar has the Steelers.
I'm gonna agree with you guys.
Skylar,
by a nose. But
Skylar had Raiders, Ravens. He had Rams and Rams, Cardinals. Chiefs and Bengals, Chiefs. I'm going Bengals that one. And then he has Steelers here. We have the Bears and the Texans. That should be pretty fun to watch.
Texans.
I want to say Texans as well.
But
Skylar has Texans.
That'll be an interesting game too.
What is the Texans quarterback name again?
CJ
Stroud. Stud. Showed his stuff last year. He has Diggs on the team now. I'm not sure. Have they already played yet?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Very good. You got a score? You got a score for me there?
Hang on 1 second.
Get those scores. I know I went through all of them already.
They played the Colts.
Hello, Aaron Andrews. How are you? Ooh. All right, anyways. And then we have Falcons, Eagles.
Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly. I'll go Eagles as well because I don't wish ill upon Kirk Cousins. I just want him to lose. I don't want him getting hurt either, but it's just you bastard, you just...
That's not his fault.
It's not...
I don't know why the Vikings were just we don't need you anymore.
He would... Well, it's where he's at in his career. You don't pay him... He's not worth as much as the Falcons paid him, which I get it. They would have had J.J. McCarthy behind Kirk.
That is
Kirk
true.
would have gotten the start this year. He wouldn't have made that much money.
That's what the market is.
It's wild, but...
Most quarterbacks are outrageously overpaid.
Yes. But
more than half, I would say.
Kirk was wildly competent. I just thought, you got a home here. You got JJ. Justin Jefferson does not get all the accolades, all the love, all those yards and touchdowns without someone throwing him the ball.
Yeah.
And that just happened to be Kirk Cousins, who, bon voyage. You got to go after the money, supporting your family, whatever you got to do.
Right.
I just would have preferred you. You still would have made millions of dollars as the Vikings QB, but Kirko Chains. That rat bastard. All due respect for him. He was a solid quarterback. I think he helped change the culture. Him and JJ definitely had a huge winning cultural impact on the squad.
Absolutely.
Do you think Lamar Jackson will redeem himself? All right, so we're moving on to other questions. Will Lamar redeem himself this season? What do you foresee?
Define redeem himself.
You got to make the playoffs, obviously.
If they don't make the playoffs, that would be a massive disappointment.
Yeah, absolutely make it. But then you have to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Is that the only standard for redemption?
I think so. I mean,
is it beat the Chiefs or win the Super Bowl? I mean, Super Bowl is obviously the goal, but
if they beat the Chiefs, they would be heavy Super Bowl favorites. I feel like those are they go together.
If they beat the Chiefs, will they have that because the Sacramento Kings were kind of cursed by this after they beat the Warriors in the play-in tournament this past offseason for the NBA. They were like, okay, the job's done. The job's done. And they got their asses kicked against the Pelicans. Do you think the Ravens, if they beat the Chiefs and say the AFC semis or even the AFC championship, that they'll be like, all right, job's done. We got it. We beat the Chiefs.
That's a good question. I don't feel like they're a little
They're capable. They are a toe away from.
One toe away.
Would they have won that game if that touchdown this past Saturday, was it?
They would have had to get the
Thursday?
2-point conversion.
You go for 2.
Yeah.
So
they were down by 2 after the touchdown, so they would have had.
Had to go for. For sure.
They would have had to get the 2-point conversion to win, which I feel like would be difficult on that defense.
You got to go for 2.
But if there is a team that could do it, it would be the Ravens.
Them or the Lions.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell cannot get off unless it's 4th down. I feel like he wants to be 4th down no matter what.
It.
What kind of coach would you be in terms of like your philosophy? Like, do you go for 2 every single touchdown? Are you going for it on 4th down more often than not? Like, what's the kind of culture Coach Kent brings to the squad? Coach Kent.
I feel like for the 4th downs, I would probably go for it more than your average Bear. Like,
what's your yardage? If it's 4th and 3, you going for it?
Sure.
4th and 4. On your own side, on the wrong half of the 50.
I would have to get my stats people.
Get your stats.
Get my stats people on that and see what crunch some numbers.
Are you wearing a windbreaker or like what's your swag?
My coach gear?
Coach gear, or is it Hillary Clinton like?
No, I'm in
Kim Jong Un
like
suit?
Team gear for sure.
Team gear.
I
got you. Tucked in shirt.
No.
A hoodie like Bill Belichick.
Yeah, maybe.
A hoodie, all right.
With the cut-off sleeves.
You're holding the laminations in front of your.
People.
Can't read your lips. No, good.
No.
Oh
I'm not stealing any secrets from me.
And so are you going to be defensive heavy on your squad or offensive?
Defense wins championships.
Yeah, not against the Patriots. Oh my God! But you're going to be a 4th down about it type person.
I'm about it. I am on. At least on the short yards.
Yeah.
I think statistically.
If it's like 4th and 1 on your own 50.
China.
Or your own 40.
I think statistically, it usually is a good idea to do.
4th and short?
Yeah, 4th and short for sure.
I think it adds like a boost of confidence in your offense. But if you don't get it, then it works against you. That sucks.
I mean, that sucks.
Then you got a tired defense going back out there like, stupid coach should have punted it.
That's what our statistics team is for. They will tell me. They will show me the way. But it also depends on, game situation and.
Well, you answered my next question I have here. What kind of teams win championships?
Defense wins championships.
Defense really does.
It's been proven again and
honestly,
again.
That's how Peyton Manning, when he was with the Broncos, he managed the game well enough for the defense to win it for him. Von Miller won that Super Bowl.
And our Super Bowl against the Broncos, they were heavily favored. And
you guys annihilated them. That game was a fix, by the way. The first play, what was it? Peyton Manning. Oh, it's a loose ball. The ball flies over his head.
Annihilated them.
The very first snap goes over Peyton's head.
Nobody gave us a chance.
That
they were
game was
Peyton
a fix.
Manning is going to run all over. No. Our defense just wiped them
And when
out.
the Broncos just knelt down at the very first snap and said, come and ram it up our ass,
and
win this Super Bowl.
We shoved it
was
far up their
fixed.
ass.
It was fixed. Very first snap goes over Peyton's head. No, hey, you guys won. The game was fixed, in my opinion.
Whatever.
Fixed. Everybody got paid. Everybody got paid.
Play.
They weren't there to win. And God damn that Percy Harvin. You guys got a lot of tremendous Vikings on your team.
The happiest day of my
Oh,
life.
he had that one kickoff return was wild. He's subject to his migraines.
Well, yeah. That's what happens.
Well, my goodness. So we've talked about week 1.
Okay.
Predictions for week 2. Now we're going to
What's
move
next?
on to off the cuff. Nice, clean, concise episode of the Tap. We go a little digressions, whatever. Kept it on the football. Now we got off the cuff. We can go any which way. Are you ready for it? You know how this works.
I am ready.
You know how this works. Audio level's looking
Dazzle
great.
me.
We're out of here.
Dazzle me.
Just can't believe I left my fucking adapter. We're at Hoobies. I'm setting up. I'm like, all right, ready to plug in my USB into my
really
Apple
on the
computer
struggle
that does
bus
not
this
take
week.
the USB import. It just sucks. All right.
Okay. What's up?
If you were quarterback, what would your audible call be? What is your Omaha? Paying that Omaha.
I don't know.
What would you scream?
I don't know.
Israel. I mean, what was there because you're, would you say a groupie of the Jewish fraternity in UCD?
I'm not a groupie. I am one of them.
You are one of them. Well, was there a chant or something you guys would say?
We go,
L'chaim. Okay, that'd work.
Sure.
That would. So l'chaim is your audible?
Sure.
L'chaim. Very good. Very good. What is your preferred hot dog preparation? Is it boiled? Is it grilled? Cast iron skillet, bacon wrap, grilled.
Let's go.
You need those. You need those burn marks across the wiener.
Let's add some bacon. Why not?
Little bacon. So Brian Case, a loyal slider of the tap. People say like originally claimed hot take, but a lot more people preferred boiled hot dogs than you'd care to think. I mean, apparently, the Costco hot dogs are all boiled.
I mean, really?
They are apparently, according to Brian, who cannot be refuted.
I will not besmirch Costco.
Don't besmirch it. I mean, they are good, but just the grill like a little bit of crisp,
a little snap.
A little
you
snap
need that,
to
like,
it.
Snap, and then the juice like.
I mean, you can't boil, say, brats. Brats are incredible. You get that little, you break the membrane, just all the juices.
Right.
Just
so why not do the same thing with a hot dog?
It's good for you.
And just make it that much better.
What kind of condiments you putting on your hot dog?
I usually go like just ketchup.
Just ketchup.
Yeah.
Ketchup only.
I'm not a relish person.
Mustard?
I don't like mustard.
Mayonnaise.
On hot dog?
Yes.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
Maybe a splash.
I do. All right. And when you're putting on the ketchup, is it zigzag or you go line?
Zigzag.
Zigzag. So like a little zigzag ketchup, mustard zigzag, but no relish.
Mustard. No mustard.
No mustard either.
I hate mustard and relish.
Any chili dog?
Sure.
Love?
Yeah. Have you ever had a
with like cheese on top?
Yeah. Have you ever
sour
had a
cream?
Sonoran? Sure.
Okay.
Have you had a Sonoran hot dog?
I don't
It's a
believe so.
Arizona delicacy.
Arizona delicacy.
So think you're getting nachos,
and
then you put all of that on a hot dog, basically.
Nachos on a hot dog?
Not the chips, but like all of the toppings, guac, beans, sour cream, pico.
I mean, if the hot dog girth and bun is able to withstand the amount of toppings, it can't. The proportions, the ratio is sacred.
We're not going to put that on like a sloppy bun.
Can't be sloppy.
No.
So how? People like to overcompensate for things. When it comes to the hot dog to bun size ratio, I'm going to ask you what's acceptable. I mean, how far out are you going to let that hot dog spill out of either side of the bun? I need the bun, but the hot dog maybe an inch.
An inch, half inch to an inch, I would say.
Half inch to an inch. Anything over than that?
That's a little much.
It's trying to.
And less than that is unacceptable.
And it needs to poke out a little bit. If the
there needs to be more hot dog than bun.
God help anybody that has a hot dog that is smaller than the bun.
Like,
that'd
what
be
are
outrageous.
you even doing with your life?
I've never seen it before, but I'm sure it's out there. I'm sure there's some people that have done that.
Like,
little smoky links.
Why are you even putting that in your body?
It's a bad move. It's a bad call.
Just like
I don't like
the little ones, like beep, beep,
the smoky links are great,
they're
but
good.
no, like they're not.
But they're
not raccoons in a trench coat trying to pretend they're something they're not. No,
you
I need.
have like 5 of them in there.
I prefer
just
an oversized
pack
wiener
them
to
in.
bun ratio than.
Well, we all know.
Like that.
Oversized wieners.
Dare to dream. All right, very good, very good, very good. Which word is more unacceptable, moist or sphincter? I asked Skylar this earlier because he said
socially unacceptable.
Yeah, Skylar is under the impression like sphincter. You don't hear a sphincter very often.
Yeah, nobody says sphincter.
But just thinking about what it is, you're like, oh,
yeah, but I don't like
straight booty hole, just straight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a problem with moist.
You don't?
No.
It's
not a great
I feel
word.
like people are afraid to use sphincter. Like they know it's
but
there.
Yeah, sphincter
it's
is
that
a
forbidden.
little more just like taboo.
It is a little taboo. Like people don't even moist. Someone will drop it, but it's just like, oh my god, you actually said that. You're wild. Sphincter's just.
Sphincter's like, why did that come up in conversation?
I would call somebody a sphincter. They know what they are. Just a tight butthole. I feel. I think about the other day of words that are close to being canceled. I mean, moist. I don't know. I feel like it's time. The cancel culture is coming for everybody and everything to where we're all just mute. Kook. I feel like that is. It's a good word, but it is. I think people are their head is so far up their ass and they want to be offended by everything that they will just make it derogatory. Even though it's not, you're just kind of like, oh, you're just kind of a kook. You're a crazy person.
What's
Nothing's wrong with kook. It's not
Yeah.
derogatory, but it
No.
kind of dances that line, and I just wouldn't put it past cancel culture to be like, you know what, that's unacceptable. Like
We shall
Mr.
see.
Potato Head got canceled.
We shall see.
Dr. Seuss is getting canceled.
Well, some
Kook.
of his stuff is not
Dr. Seuss?
super.
What did he write that's like racist or bad?
I can't name them off the top of my head.
Well, shoot, I need reasons why Dr.
I
Seuss
don't
got
spend my
canceled.
time reading Dr.
He was
Seuss books.
I heard he was a dude. They're obnoxious?
I know. I don't spend my time reading Dr. Seuss books.
Oh, nor I.
I'm
I
not
do green eggs and ham.
I'm not 5 years old anymore.
Big green eggs and ham guy over here.
That was a
big,
good one.
Big time.
That was a good one.
Let's see here. Moist or sphincter? So you're cool with moist.
I don't have a problem with it.
What about sphincter?
I don't have a problem with it either, but it's weird.
Both
I don't
of
know
them-
why would you be having a conversation about sphincters?
Because it's the tap,
Unless you're
and
in a
we're having
same-
conversation.
unless
As a
you're in
one
the
time
same
we're having
person.
conversation about sphincter, and the only time the word has ever been used.
I don't think I've ever said sphincter in like a regular conversation.
Well, thank God we have
Until
irregular
today.
conversations here. Today's the day. This fucking fly. I'm gonna name him Sphincter. This fly
That
at whom
fly
is
is being a sphincter right now.
totally sphinctoral of
Tight
him.
sphincter.
Tight. Number 4. Is a touchdown the hardest accomplishment in team sports? If not, what is?
No, it's got to be. I'd say a soccer goal
A soccer goal?
because they go.
I mean, for sure.
they go insane. Like
They
if you score
do.
1 point in soccer, like
It's a goal.
people go insane, and then you're pretty much like you won.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah,
It's very difficult.
it's
It's
super
very
difficult.
difficult.
I mean, that's why the scores are like 2
just-
to 0.
It's just crazy that for touchdowns, some quarterbacks, some teams make it look like it's the easiest thing possible, and then sometimes you get a 0 score. Sometimes you get the
Yeah.
Vikings v. Raiders last year, a.k.a., in my opinion, the worst NFL game ever played, where the Vikings win 3-0. They couldn't even score a touchdown.
but that's an anomaly. That doesn't.
It
happen.
just seems so just
very
the punishment of football, I think. Only hockey really compares, and rugby compares to the devastation it can have on the human body.
Oh, for sure.
And like just a football just seems like the more gritty way to score, and soccer.
That is true.
I would
I
say
think that,
soccer
like-
it is
like
very tough. They don't
technically-
score very often either.
Yeah, like meaningful wise.
Mm-hmm.
That's a word.
I would say I would agree. Soccer definitely to score a goal does take an insane amount of teamwork and effort.
Yeah, like it's hard.
It seems
Same
like
with
that
hockey. I guess
is
hockey is like
hockey's wild.
hockey would be my second
Hockey's wild.
because they're pretty low scoring too.
Yeah. No, it's very tough, but you'd go soccer, like to score a goal in soccer is your
That's my final answer.
That is not a bad
I
final
feel like
answer.
football has like a good sort of like happy medium of scoring.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes like soccer rarely happens,
Right.
and then it gets boring. Basketball, it's like they
Basketball
score,
seems fairly
score,
easy, like- yeah.
score, and they score. Each team scores 100 points, and you're
Right.
like, who cares? Football is like a good middle ground. I feel like
Like there's scoring, there can be
There's-
high
there
scores.
can be, but they don't score like all the time, so you're still.
Well, and then you get scores like after we beat the Raiders, the next week they played the Chargers and won 63 to like
right.
2 or
Like
something crazy.
Yeah, there's a wide variety of what the score can be.
The next question I have: which Game of Thrones characters would you bang?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Lannister.
Yeah.
All right. Rob
Um,
Stark.
Yes.
Yeah. Ned Stark.
No.
Hodor.
No.
You wouldn't bang Ned?
No, he's old as shit.
He's not. Like, did you see him
Maybe-
fight Jamie? He
maybe-
fights like a young man.
Maybe young. I would need to see like pictures of young Ned.
Young
and
Ned
then-
is.
maybe young Ned.
We
I
saw
would
young
think.
Ned. He fought the Sword of the Morning, Sir Arthur
Oh,
Dane,
that's
and
right.
all his guys got
he
killed.
was not. He's not cute.
That
in
actress,
that.
he's pretty ugly,
He's not
aka Elrond from.
cute.
I will not. Not an unshout out to Rings of Power seasons 1 and 2. I will not
Oh.
watch season 2, but
that
Elrond
bad?
is young Ned. It just sucks.
Oh.
I will not
Well,
watch
then
it.
I doubt it.
Jon Snow. You bang Jon
Sure.
Snow. You bang
He's
Jon
not
Snow.
like quite my type, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Who's the
Auburn?
China.
Auburn Martell, the one who got his head crushed by the mountain.
Oberyn?
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, sure.
You do. You bang
Yeah,
him.
that'd be just. I feel like it'd be a good time.
Absolutely, he'd be wild.
Yes,
he'd be a wild man.
He's also getting
all
sorts of drugs.
He'd
and
bang you
first.
while he's getting banged by another guy.
Yeah,
like he's
I don't know
that
if
guy.
I'm down for that situation, but I mean, whatever.
Got to do it. What about Sergio Farrell, the first sort of Bravos?
No, I would bang.
What about the Hound?
No.
The Mountain?
No.
Hodor?
No, you already asked me that. I'm not banging Hodor.
You're not? Are you sure?
Yes.
He's
like that?
No. I don't care.
What about
who is the bastard that Arya gets with?
Ooh, Gendry.
Yes.
You'd bang Gendry.
I would bang the shit out of him.
Would you bang the man of like many faces, the one who trains Arya? What's his name? Oh my God,
Jaqen, right?
Jaqen Hagar.
Yeah.
Brentley. Sorry, Brentley. I know he did. Brentley Wiseman just got married. Shout out to Brentley and Steph once again. He's a Game of Thrones hunk. And if there's any there's plenty of sliders out there. Austin, you got your Dylan Nays.
Yeah.
You got plenty of sliders that will hold us accountable, that will find us and flay us living. Oh, would you bang Ramsay Bolton?
No.
Would you bang his dad, Roose Bolton?
I'm fucking that guy.
Yeah, probably like a younger version. Like he's
Roose Bolton.
He aged well. I feel like, even though
how did he get old? What? There's only one Roose Bolton.
I don't, but like if we could go back in time,
a younger Roose Bolton.
Yeah,
you're gonna get the old Roose Bolton who stabs Robb Stark in the heart.
Oh, I know.
After the Red Wedding, are you poking Roose Bolton?
After the wedding?
Yeah, I'd be like, so that was weird. You want to do?
Hey.
So Brentley and Steph, they played the song that's playing during the Red Wedding. They played at their wedding.
That feels like really bad karma.
I was like, Brentley, you bastard, we're all gonna die. He's just like, yes.
Idea.
It was so good.
Did your sphincter tighten up?
I'm not gay no more.
I was so loose that entire day. Oh my God, it's the loosest I've ever been. What about Walder Frey, the old man Walder?
Jesus Christ.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive on that one.
What about Daenerys' slam piece, the young guy?
Yes.
I forget his name.
Dario
Naharis.
Yes, absolutely.
My soul is yours, my heart is yours, my cock is yours. He doesn't say that, but it is.
He kind of did.
He
basically did.
My
he might
goodness.
as well have.
Yeah. What about
Who else is there?
Jorah?
No.
Jorah the Andal. What about his dad? Sir Mormont, Lord Commander Mormont.
No, although he was probably hot when he was younger.
A younger, more virile. What about oh my God, red-haired guy. The savage, the wildling.
No.
My goodness.
No.
What's his name?
What is his name?
I've been drinking a little bit, so.
He's
a giant Tormund Giants man.
Tormund.
Yeah. Good stuff. My goodness, there's plenty of other male characters. What about?
All right. Well, what about you?
Sansa, yeah.
Daenerys?
Arya, yeah. Why not? Older Arya, obviously. There's consent in Westeros. I know there's a lot of sick fricks out there.
Pervert, Cersei?
Cersei, absolutely. Just getting murdered while
climax.
climax.
She would kill you, but
Marjorie.
She was probably
She was up there. Honestly,
She's the hottest one.
What about Bronn? Do you bang Bronn?
No.
Do you bang Tyrion?
Maybe. For novelty's
yes
sake,
or
perhaps.
No? Yes, yay or nay? It's
sure.
Tyrion Lannister.
Again, that would probably be like a fun time.
It would be great. I bet he'd be amazing.
And we
what
get,
about
really
his
fucked up
squire? The sex god himself. He is like the
He's
cousin.
like a less hot version of Gendry, though.
But he's also a sex god.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
My God, what's his name? Podrick Payne. Podrick Payne. And then there's the shithead king. Oh my God, Lannister. What's his? Joffrey.
That guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
No.
Oh.
No.
Marjorie Tyrell. My God.
She's the hottest. She, in my opinion, she's
the
the hottest one.
Honestly, in the jail cells in Dorne, that sand snake. Who's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Oh, sorry. She's
so hot. Her
the
boobies hanging out through the
She's
the
not
bars.
even the hottest sand snake, though.
Who is?
One of the ones with the longer hair.
Oh God. Well, I would have a naughty fivesome with the sand snakes and the mom.
And the mom.
Oh my God, she's smoking hot. A filthy fivesome.
Okay.
Do you bang Theon Greyjoy?
No, he's
with cock?
So ugly.
I mean, he's not pretty, but he's
so
Theon
ugly.
Greyjoy. What about his sister? Because she's lesbian. No?
No.
You wouldn't just entertain the taco life? Team Taco? No?
I have no interest. Would you bang her?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Sure.
She's
she
a great
would
joy.
probably
I'll give
destroy
her
you.
Great. Yeah, absolutely. I'd be
You
like,
would be like
I would be
in bed for a
she
week
she would
after that.
like peg me or like Amazon me or something. You're like, oh.
We'd be like,
what is dead may
we'd
never
be like,
die.
Where's Aaron? I haven't seen him in like 2 weeks. Oh, he's still tied up in
His
bed.
wiener is totally. He's like,
He's
what is dead may never
from
die.
every hole.
every orifice. Very good.
else
Any
is
other
there?
famales?
What about
Egret? Absolutely.
You would? And what
Absolutely.
about Catelyn?
Catelyn Stark.
Speaking of old
No,
ladies.
I can't stand Catelyn. She sucks.
what
Her
about
sister sucks.
The
Ooh.
red witch.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely.
The current or the old one?
Both.
Both?
I would totally
her
hook
persona
up with
or her
Rhaenyra.
actually?
I steer away from House of the Dragon because the last season finale just bummed me out. It was all
It
lead
was
up,
a
no
little-
payoff, no
Yeah,
nothing.
It was a little anticlimactic.
Oh
Although
my God.
the episode before was good.
When there was the dragon fight when the old
Yeah.
lady died, absolutely. I'm
That
like,
was
all
sad.
right,
That
this
was
is
really
what I
sad.
remember. Oh, I would love to tango with
young Rhaenyra or
younger Rhaenyra,
current Rhaenyra?
110%.
What about current Rhaenyra?
Yeah, why not? Porque no.
Sure. What about
Daenerys's little Missandei of North? Absolutely.
She's a cutie.
Would you bang Grey Worm?
Yeah.
Cockless.
Yeah. I don't know how that would work, but
There's wooden pegs.
Sure.
Why not? There's strap-ons you can do.
We'd figure it out.
You would. The mountain?
What about?
Would you bang the mountain?
No.
I think I asked you already, but
No.
No?
I feel like that. What about fuck, what was I gonna ask you?
One of the ladies of
Rhaenyra's the White Worm.
the White Worm? What are you talking about?
The lady, the one that Rhaenyra was kissing on.
It's a lady?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
The
I
one
guess.
that
I don't know.
you have no memory of this? The one that was with Daemon, and then she became like the spider, and then she went to Rhaenyra, and then she's the one. You don't. Wow.
I guess I didn't pay attention
you probably
enough.
would.
That's how little House of the Dragon means to me.
You probably would. Well, maybe you should,
I
you
would.
should watch.
She has a vagina? Sure.
I would say she's pretty good looking.
Yeah. Okay, no. Your number one choice, though, in all the men of Westeros, who would be
My
the cream of your crop?
in all of Westeros.
On all the Westeroses. And Southros, if it pleases. Khal Drogo? You bang Khal Drogo. You bang Jason Momoa. I mean Khal Drogo. No?
Maybe.
Yeah. I would.
I feel like I would suffer in that situation.
Nobody's happy. Nobody's pleased.
There would probably be some crying.
Absolutely. Always crying.
No, okay, number one.
Rob Stock.
He's pretty hot.
He's not ugly.
Rob.
He's also dead.
Okay, my top three would be Rob, Gendry, Jamie.
Even though knowledge that Jamie banged his sister, that's okay. That slides with you. That's okay.
I didn't say that.
It's not okay.
What?
But
And then Jace in House of Dragon. Him too.
he's the Kingsguard.
No, the eldest son.
Oh, you banged the guy with one eye.
No, of Rhaenyra's eldest son, not the one. That guy.
I can't remember.
With
They all
the
suck.
the dark hair and the scowly.
Scowl.
He's got
Scowl. Let's see here. Oh, never say. Oh, this is interesting.
What
do ladies look for in a guy's dating app profile? Total non sequitur.
Oh, because I'm an expert on these things.
I guess so.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I don't.
Dating
look
apps
for.
suck. Can we cheers to dating
Yeah.
apps just sucking?
Fuck that noise.
Fuck 'em.
If you have a picture of you with a dead fish or a dead animal, absolutely not.
No
if
good.
it's a picture of your truck, no.
No.
If
What about
it-
like the writing prompts like date?
First
We're
of
the same
all,
kind of funny if
I
blah blah
hate
blah.
all of those. They're
Yeah.
so dumb.
They're
I
cringy.
feel if I read them, I feel my IQ dropping.
Absolutely.
If all of your pictures are of you in either hats and sunglasses, no.
No good.
If they're all group photos, no.
Group photos suck. Even for like girls, I'm like the first photo. It's a group of 5. I don't know who you are,
Right.
but all
Which
5 of
one
you are
are you?
ugly. Sweep.
So, no. if I can't figure out who you are.
So no sunglasses.
No hats, no sunglasses.
What about sunglasses on the beach?
If you have one picture with sunglasses, that's fine.
Right.
If they're all
no good.
No good.
What
if
about
you're in a hat in every picture.
Shameless, vain, shirtless picture? Or does it need to be in the moment shirtless?
You can have one.
One.
Because I do want to see what you look like shirtless.
Okay.
But if,
I feel like
it
needs to be in the moment.
If they're all shirtless, then no.
No good. Douchebag.
Very
good. All right, but the prompts just suck. Suck ass. But we can agree that every second spent on dating apps
is horrible.
Wasteful and terrible.
Horrible.
And we all suffer.
We are worse off as a society for that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Absolutely.
I've been ghosted a handful of times. Like, it f***ing stings. I don't like it. I even went on a date one time. It was a good date.
A good date?
Good date. Drinks, whatever, even though she was an hour late. I was like, okay, there's a red flag.
That is red flag number one.
And then at the date I thought went well, ended well, and then the next day some texting like, hey, can't wait to see you again, blah blah blah, and then ghosted. A couple days passed. I'm like, hey, is everything okay? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm like, what the is going on? We're in this society where you can just not.
If you had a good date and then you're
I thought it was good
a little bit. Like if you had a bad date, then sure.
Okay.
Whatever.
Have you had some? Are there some creepers out there on the female side of things? How creepy are guys when they're approaching you? Are they just trying to? What's going on? How lewd are they?
I haven't really been on dating apps in a while.
Yar.
Because
good for the health.
Yeah. But.
Are guys that aggressive in the approach?
Sometimes.
What's the worst thing you've seen, had messaged you over, say, Hinge, Bumble, Tinder, whatever?
I don't think I've had anything super atrocious. Oh, I do. Okay, so I have one good story for you.
Please.
I don't remember. So I was kind of, talking to this guy, and the conversation was actually going pretty well. He could hold a conversation, which is
that's a good
that's
thing.
A good start, right? Because most people cannot on those, right? So I was like, okay, this is maybe something interesting, and then how I go to bed very early, and then so I wake up the next morning and there's met the messages, and then there's a voice message, and I'm first
over text.
No, this is still in the app.
Okay.
You can send voice messages,
I
guess. I don't know. So I'm like, first of all, that's weird. I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear your stupid voice.
I don't want to hear your voice.
Yeah.
And it's this girl, and she's like, this is da-da's ex-girlfriend, and he's a wife beater, and he's abusive, and
what?
Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
some random chick is telling you, hey, by the way, this guy beats women.
Basically, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I'm like, so I just go question mark.
And what was
his response? Is oh, I'm so sorry. My ex was over last night, and she went through my phone and sent that to every girl I was talking to.
As if that was not
a
red flag. So that was raised another red flag.
Right.
So you're hanging out with your ex at your house.
So I'm like, buddy. Either way.
You went buddy? You buddied him. You buddy. ...
I was like, either way, this is a bad situation for me. Either you're a wife beater, or you have an ex that's a fucking psychopath that you still hang out with, who is probably going to come and try to stab me at some point.
You buddied him, though. You hit him with the buddy.
And I was like, either way.
Castrate this man.
Either way, I'm like, I'm out.
Buddy. I got to tell you something.
I'm
buddy.
like, look.
Listen here,
I'm done, but just a word of advice to you in your future endeavors.
Yes.
You should maybe cut this person out of your life.
I'm no one to talk when it comes to trying to make a relationship work with an ex or whatever, but just when it comes to you're dating someone else, they get on your phone and literally voice messages. Did she sound unhinged, or what was the demeanor you got of this lady?
It wasn't. She didn't sound totally unhinged, but she didn't sound completely sane either.
This guy beats women. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I don't
Blah,
remember.
blah.
She's
wow.
he cheated on me and he beats me and da 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 da.
Well, shit.
And I was like,
well, shit.
And we're done here.
Oh, breaking news: Kendrick Lamar going to be the Super Bowl headline because it would be Drake if he won that rap battle, but we got Kendrick Lamar being the Super Bowl. Yeah, he gone. Well, that's alarming. So don't let crazy exes hop on your
So,
profile
yeah,
and send messages to people
maybe,
you're talking to.
Just don't. If you have a crazy ex, like, don't have
Keep
them
it off.
in your house.
That is wild. You never told me that before. That is wild. I didn't know that.
I forgot about
That's
that.
wild. That must have been funny. Question mark? Like, buddy. Just like if you buddied him. Buddy.
I was like,
Nothing hurts more than a girl like you're talking to hits you with a buddy or hey dude or like just something bro. I'm like, oh you f. Your preferred game day beer and appetizer.
beer, probably just a good old Sierra Nevada.
Something simple.
Because you can drink like 10 of them. And
Absolutely.
just
Well, I
be
mean they're
chilling.
hefty. They're hefty boys.
No,
BOIS.
the pale ale.
Yeah.
It's like 5%
It's still enough to get you.
Maybe you.
I mean,
Maybe you.
me. Appetizer.
Appetizer.
Mozzie sticks, chicken wings.
Let's go with some good breadsticks. Although
Breadsticks on game day.
You gotta have a little.
Let me hit you with a 7-layer dip and some thick
Carbohydrates.
chose.
You need carbohydrates to soak up all the beer.
Bread though, I mean,
Wings
give
would
me
be
more
my second
flavor.
choice.
Like there's, they're called like shotgun shells. It's like a I don't know if it's risotto is the right word, but it's like the thick
It's not risotto.
noodle shell
Yeah.
with like meat and cheese inside of it. Little shotgun shells.
Risotto is rice.
Slide is it?
Yes.
No, rigatoni. I have no idea. It's the thick noodle.
I know what you
The thick
mean.
noodle.
I know what you mean.
There's also, my goodness, sliders. I'd say count as an appetizer.
What's an appetizer?
Sliders.
I-
All right, so
okay.
I would take bread if there's an artichoke dip. Ooh wee.
Oh, so I
like a
will
little
eat,
crostini.
I'll eat my weight in artichoke dip.
Absolutely. You got that. Just dip it in there.
Or if there's like a charcuterie board out, I will eat.
Very good. Charcuterie is very good for game day. Mozzie sticks, flatbreads.
Some breadsticks.
Breadsticks,
Breadsticks, wings.
You're going breadsticks as your game day appetizer of choice?
Yeah. What's wrong with breadsticks?
It's like, I don't know. It sounds like you're at Olive Garden. Wait, I mean, those Olive Garden sticks are good, but
Ew,
something
I'm not
dip
talking
them in.
about breadstick. That kind of no.
You just want a loaf of bread?
No, I want like.
Are you Aladdin stealing loaves of bread?
Like the round table. What are they like? Garlic twisties.
Those are tremendous.
Right.
Tremendous.
That's
all right,
what I mean.
Okay. All
That's
right. Well, Matt,
that's what I'm fing with. Not like.
I got you.
Not that Olive Garden bullshit.
No, don't you besmirch Olive Garden breadsticks.
Those breads, they're okay.
They're amazing. What are you talking?
They're not. They could be better.
For a first time ever on the tap, usually we do 1v1 naked combat. Who's coming out on top? We're gonna have 2-on-2 naked combat. Harris Waltz versus Trump Vance. All 4 of them are naked, fighting to the death. Who comes out on top?
Oh, Kamala Harris would fuck them all up.
Maddie.
Trump is.
I need you to get out of
hanging
fantasy
on
land.
by a thread.
I feel like
He is not.
Waltz is barely
He's
like
an
he's
old-
just this fat turd. Vance, I think, will murder the shit out of him. Trump needs to hold off Harris, who will just giggle and cackle and like freak out, but he'll be
He
able to
has
hold off
no
long enough.
athletic
And drugs
ability.
are included. You can do drugs if you
Can
want.
do drugs.
Yeah. So whatever, we'll give Trump whatever they gave Biden, and he'll be awake. He'll be at it. I think he will be able to hold off Kamala's scratching and clawing, whatever the she does, long enough for Vance to come over and finish her off.
Vance is the only one.
I think he'd get the job done.
Maybe.
He kills the shit out of Waltz, and then he'll
But
finish
yeah,
off Kamala.
Waltz and
Little
Trump
neck snap.
are both useless in a fight.
Trump will he'll hold on, but he can't die. He's a roach. She'll stomp on him. She'll like cut him. She'll gouge his eyes out.
But
He'll still be alive.
Like he can barely move.
Trump
Yeah.
better than Biden.
Well,
I think he'll survive long enough. Harris, I don't think she can like fight her way out of a paper bag, a wet paper bag. I think Vance will take care of Waltz and then take care of Harris, and Trump will just he'll leave crippled.
Like, this is my human shield.
He'll leave crippled though. Like he's not getting out here without a mortal wound.
He's not a fighter.
So you think Harris Waltz beats Trump and Vance in 2-on-2 naked combat?
Sure. Why not?
I will disrespectfully disagree. Excuse me.
Gross.
Question 9.
9.
Where's Joe Biden?
In the White House?
Have we
still?
heard anything from him in weeks? Like ever since Harris took the helm of like, oh, I'm the front
I saw
runner.
a video of him just like chilling on the beach.
Wow.
Like,
What
he's
is he
done.
doing? What is going on?
He's done. He's on vacation now.
He's done. He needs
I
to be the
guess.
president for the next couple of months. Which apparently, if he's not well enough mentally Like, if he's not doesn't have the mental acuity to be president, or at least run for president the next couple of months, why the is he still the commander in chief right now?
I don't know.
What's going on here?
I don't know.
I think this just shows why. I think this just shows that there's no president. It's the committee, whoever's the puppeteers.
Well, it's always
so the
like
puppeteers right now is just, but nobody's talking about it. I just want to touch on it on the tap a little bit. Where is Joe Biden? What has he been doing?
I don't know.
I'm keeping I have my ear to the ground. Like, what's going on
I
here?
don't know. He was chilling on a beach last I saw.
Good for him. Does he know that he's on a beach?
He looked happy. I'll say that.
That's good. Good for Joe.
He looked happy. I'll say that.
All right, number 10. Enough of this politics. It ruins enough of our lives. We don't need too much of it on the top. I want to touch on it. I've tried to stay away from it, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta stand your ground wherever it's at. I'm not trying to upset anybody, but clearly people with their points of view, like, they upset me, but like they don't give two shits about it. So I'll put it out there, but that doesn't mean I don't have respect for other points of views. But yeah, I just want to be this nice little, hey, well, respect goes a long way. Conversation. Number 10, the last question. Are you ready for it?
I am.
What is the most satisfying sound in sports?
Nice swoosh.
The swoosh of a chain link net or the good old net?
No, the woven net is better.
I like that. The woven
nice
net.
little.
What about golf? Like the nice little of the, because there's the driver and then there's like the
true.
chip. That's nice.
That's number 2.
The ball,
but I mean,
the ball dropping in the hole. Crack of the bat in baseball.
But that's not
China.
the same. Like, good hit, bad hit, it still makes.
Oh, there's.
But I know what you mean. It's
there's
different.
a solid crack.
I know it's different when you really hit that sweet spot.
For sure.
But in basketball, it's very.
That swish.
Like.
I give it up to you. It is very.
And you're just like, yes.
That's so nice. Even it's the other team beating us, but God, that's a nice.
You're like, good game.
Well, my goodness. Well, they turned off the football we're supposed to have in the background.
They're trying to kick us
They
out
are trying
there.
to. They are trying to close. Before we leave, Maddie, how can people get in touch with you for any sort of dressage antics? You are social media manager for Kent Dressage, for the other place. Just give us a breakdown. How can we get in touch with you, stay up to date? What's going on?
On the gram or on Facebook?
All of it.
Maddy Kent Dressage.
.com?
Yeah, I have a website. It's maddykentdressage.com.
You're training these horses?
Wait.
If people have business endeavors, like how do they get in touch with you?
Email me. Call me.
What's your email? I'm trying to give you a plug on the tab.
MaddyM19@gmail.
Is that a question or are you telling us? Maddy M.
I am telling you.
Maddy M19?
Yeah.
Maddy M?
Yes.
What's the M? Maddy M?
My old last name.
Oh. Very good.
Yes.
And horses are happy.
Yeah.
The horses are happy?
They're good.
That's good. Shout out to the feral children that you have to suffer. Those little...
I don't know why you gave him your phone number.
Yeah, it was torn away from me.
That was a lapse in judgment.
Well, shout out to Steve and
Steve-O and Audrey.
Audrey are just...
All right, wait.
They're doing their best with those kids.
They're trying. Wait,
Those
David
kiddos.
has a question for us.
David.
I feel like this is... He wants some fashion advice.
David. You were the best man for David.
Yes.
In his wedding.
He wants to know which color we like of this shirt. I'll let you
I'll go
decide that.
light green.
Light green?
Light green. But anyways, well, Maddie, thank you again for showing up at the tap.
Anytime.
Anytime. Here we are. Well, thank you very much.
We'll have to circle back and
Circle
see
back.
how all our picks turned out.
Not just picking my nose, we're picking winners.
We're picking winners.
But, all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the tap. And until next time.
Adios, motherfucker.
What is this? The masses are clamoring for more goy? Well, I'll tell you this. There's always more goy to go around. In both storytelling and the bedroom. I would know. For this story, we join Lord Goy on his way to the Villaggio nightclub in Las Vegas, celebrating 8 straight days of lovemaking, thusly called the 8 Days of Goy. And now he must go wet his whistle. But Sandwich, Goy does not drink, you've said before. Shut your f***ing traps. For I do not want to tell you how much must be consumed in order for Lord Goy to consider it drinking. Lord Goy enters the club where he sees out of the corner of his oriental eyes, covered in his sunglasses, Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel appears to be going hard in the paint, appears to be having a good time. Goy just goes over to his little booth where Johnny and all of his little cronies are sitting, drinking, laughing. Goy shows up, puts down a plate of Hot Pockets, looks straight at Johnny and says, "You ain't shit compared to me, boy, because I am Goy." And then he snaps his fingers. Waitress comes by with what appears a tray, but as she sets down the tray, there's 2 mountains of cocaine. Johnny looks very excited. Goy, his faceless face just pierces through him, saying, "This is just a f***ing Saturday morning for me, Johnny." Johnny stuffs his face in it like he was in a watermelon eating contest. Goy sits there and laughs. For there's but a mountain of cocaine and a mountain of Hot Pockets sitting there. The cronies just sit there laughing, saying, "Johnny is too much man for this Goy." Once Johnny sets up his face, "Woo!" he says with the glee of Ric Flair, face covered in white. The mountain is not yet done, but Johnny puts a little dent in it. Goy just bites the whole f***ing pile, takes it in, not one speck remain. And then he takes a bite of a Hot Pocket. Those are 2 filled with cocaine. He eats the shit out of them, and then he calls the waitress over, whips out his willy, puts more cocaine on his bone, and has her sniff off a little bit as well. And then Charlie Sheen comes up from out of nowhere and says, "You'll try to be Goy, but you'll never be Goy. I tried. Look where it got me. Fame, fortune, AIDS. But do I regret it? No, for I was attempting to achieve Goy." Goy gets up, leaves, has a shot of liquefied cocaine, a.k.a. Coors Light, and then goes about his day. What has Johnny Manziel been doing? Well, anytime you see him on the news, Johnny's attempting to achieve Goy through cocaine, mushrooms, whores, court dates, and meetings with the Denver Broncos. Johnny Manziel surely tries to achieve Goy, but we all know he's going to fall flat on his fat f***ing face. For this be yet another tale of Goy. For many tales of Goy off the top of my f***ing head. Some stories will be better than others, but what can you do? I'm not a f***ing animal. You'll keep getting Goy stories, and you'll keep eating it up, for the masses demand Goy, and I'm gonna give it to you. But for now, I must surely say unto all of thee, have a Goy f***ing day.
You lose! Good day, sir!